Hello guys, and welcome to another analysis. Today we'll be looking at BTC USD. BTC USD is printing a very nice market structure that I want us to analyze and see the possible moves that we are likely to expect from BTC USD. As you can see, this is the 3-month time frame. And on the 3-month time frame, you can see price giving us a very nice market structure. Technically, when you just look at BTC right now, you can see we are in what? A bullish market, and we are expecting price to give us more buying opportunities. But where do we take our buying opportunities from? This is where price had now touched down on a very good point where we can look for our buying opportunities. Now, when we look at the chart, you can see right from the bottom here, price gave us a swing high point, a swing low point, a swing high point, a swing low point. Now we had a swing high point, price currently reacting to the last high point that it created in order for us to be able to get a possible swing low point here. So here we basically have to wait for confirmations or get our confirmations, and then we now join in for the buying opportunities. Now, when you look at it, you can clearly see that in our bullish market, price is supposed to be clearing the high point or breaking high points in order for us to be able to buy low and then get our profit from the high points. So when you look at it in a bullish market structure, price is supposed to be printing out something like this, that is higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low point. So in a bullish market, we expect to see structures like this. We expect to see formation of structures like this. So here you would see that price gave us a swing high point here, another swing high point here, another swing high point here. So in an uptrend or bullish market, we expect price to be giving us higher highs and then what? Higher lows. So with this higher highs and higher low points that we are having with price, once we have a push to the upside, a push down, a break at this particular level, a break at this particular level, it is an indication to us that price is going to the what? High point or moving up higher. With this, we expect price to come back into our high point and then continue the trend. So price pushes up, retraces down into our high point where we'll be able to buy low in order for us to make profit from the market. So once you have structures like this in place in the market, it tells you that you are what? Bullish. All you do is to wait for price at the next high point that has been broken in order for you to get your next buy position. So a nice retest and then resume it. So technically, you can see the 3 months time frame printing exactly the bullish structure that we want to see. So price reacting at this swing low point. This was the last high point that price broke. Price had come back to that point in order for us to have another buy opportunity. And if you can see, you would be able to tell that price, after it had broken that level, came to give us a very nice retest at this particular spot, indicating to us that the support level that we are seeing there is a very good support level, possible for price to turn up in order for us to have a very good buy in the future. So with this, I would say technically I am bullish on BTC USD. All I need to do is to find confirmation, candlestick confirmations at this particular zone in order for me to join the buyers to this particular level. Because if we join the buyers, our possible TP point would be here, unless we want to go for more TPs or more profit. We expect price to break above it, but the ideal TP is at this particular level. Now, if I am buying BTC, there are some points that I am taking into consideration that will indicate to me that yes, price is fully bullish. One of those things is at this particular zone, which is the 75 zone. I will be expecting price to be able to break above the 75 zone. Once price is able to break above the 75,000 zone, it has given me my final confirmation that we are having the bullish push. So I would want to see something like this on the 3 months time frame or on the monthly time frame that would indicate to me that price is moving higher to the what upside. So that is one thing that I'm looking out for. That's one, price should be able to break above the 75,000 zone to give me my final confirmation for more buying opportunities. But if I don't get that and price decides to break below the swing low point that we are having, then it becomes an indication that we should look for more selling opportunities to the next buying zone. So that is what we have on BTC from the 3 months time frame, what I am looking out for. Now, since we cannot take our trade from the 3 months time frame, let's go to the lower time frames to find entries that we would be able to buy or pick our entries from. So this is the monthly time frame, and we look at the candle reactions that is happening at the monthly time frame. So you can see nice rejection. The area that I was expecting price to break, you can see price reacting very nicely, nice rejection there. So definitely, once we are expecting another swing move from BTC, we don't expect BTC to just fly like that. We are going to see some form of consolidation before the actual move. Until price breaks below the 60,000 zone, this particular zone, which is the 60,000 zone, until price breaks below it, we continue to look for buying opportunities to the what? Upside. Once we have a break, as I said, we look for more selling opportunities. And you can see how price has respectfully rejected these areas and then came for a possible retest. That's the good retest here to indicate that this particular level that we are having is a strong support level that we can take our swing trade from. So here, let's just go to the daily because we don't have much on the weekly time frame. Yeah. Now let's have a look at this. This particular formation that is happening here, whatever candle formation we are seeing here, should the week close in this form, then it means we are going to have a morning star. And morning star is also an indication of what? Buying pressure in the market. So I'm expecting to see the weekly candle, this week candle, close bullish in order for us to have more confirmations or more reasons to buy in the market. This is a ranging zone. There are so many zones here that we can mark, but I just don't want to make our chart dirty. So let's just look at the daily time frame where we as day traders, we would be taking much trade from. So as you can see from the daily time frame, you can see price ranging. This is what price is doing here. Price is ranging. We had a push to the upside, a push down, a push up, a push down. And now we have a push up, a push down again. We are expecting price to push up and if possible, break above this particular level. Now, even though price is ranging, when you look at it very well, you would see that though price is ranging, it has started breaking structures to the upside. When you take a critical look, you would see that price has broken above this particular level, which is the inner range that we are seeing, this level. Price has broken above that level to indicate to us that there is the chance for price to go higher. I think we'll be able to see this much better on the 4-hour time frame. So this is the 4-hour time frame. Now let's break the range down. This is the ranging market we are finding on the daily time frame. And when you look at it on the 4-hour, you see that inside the ranging market, this particular side was in a bearish form. We had a bearish market here that is in a downtrend. We had a downtrend here. And you can as well see that this particular side in the ranging market is also printing an uptrend. And I'm much interested in the current price action because I am looking for buying opportunities or I am bullish on BTC. So I clearly want to see what is happening with that buy structure. So when we look at the sell formation that formed, price pushed up to this our daily level, pushed down, pushed up, and then we had a break here, indicating that yes, sellers are in the market, and so we can look for more selling opportunities. Price pushed up into a sell zone and then pushed back into the entry zone, was not able to go above this, still indicating to us that sellers are in the market. And now we had a break of structure to the what? Downside. After we have had this break, indicating to us more selling pressure, we had another break of structure to the downside. And this is also another indication that the push up that will be pushing up, we only look for sell opportunities to push down. So any sell entry position around this area, because we're not expecting price to go above this lower high point that price has created. And so we look for any sell confirmation. And here, this was what? A sell entry point. But you can see price broke above the sell entry points that we are seeing here. And this gave a signal that there is a likelihood that price would shoot what? Higher. Now, price dropping down, tapped into a buy entry. There was a demand zone here. Price tapped into it. After price tapping into it, what did it do? It created a morning star here to indicate to us that yes, we are pushing to the upside. Then price began to create internal bullish structures. So you can see this was an internal bullish structure price created, came back into the demand zone of the internal bullish structure to now finally give us a break of the high points that it created here. So when you look at it, there was a high point that was created here. That was the first high point for the bullish movement that was created. And now that price had broken that stage, we expect what? A pullback into any demand zone down or any support resistance level for us to be able to get our entry to the upside. And that's basically what price has done now. The demand zone that we are having here, price has tapped into it, and we expect price to push to upside. What are some of the things that I'll be looking out for? You can clearly see that at this particular level, price has given us a bullish confirmation. That is the candlestick confirmation of what? A tweezer bottom. And we know that tweezer bottoms are for more buying opportunities or indication telling us that we can go in for buying opportunities. Now, for the bullish structure to be out of context, though we are in a ranging market there, price is still printing some bullish structures. Now, for us to say that we are no more bullish in the range, I would be expecting if price breaks below this point. Once price breaks below this point, then it means that the bullish structure that we are having is false. And so price is just within the ranging market. And we look out for another bullish structure in order for us to capitalize on it. But for now, if price is respecting the current bullish structure it is creating within the range, then I would be expecting price to move from this level in creating other internal structures. So as price is moving, I would be expecting price to be giving us bullish internal structures along this space. So once I'm seeing bullish internal structures, it is a confirmation for me that price is going to. So for now, if I would enter a trade in BTC USD, I want to see the first bullish internal structure. So this is what I want to see, and then I would take a trade in BTC USD. Now we have this side being a drop. So you can see price giving us the higher low, lower high. We have the lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. We have what? A lower low. So I would expect price to break above this range level, this level. This level, if price breaks above this, it is a good break, but I would prefer price breaking above this level. So it would give you more confirmation for the internal structures being created. So once we have a good break above this, then a push down, which is a pullback into any demand zone or any entry zone that price will create here, then I would enter BTC to the upside. Just follow the internal structures that will be created, then I take BTC to the upside. So I'm just monitoring from here, both using the 4-hour and the 1-hour to look at the internal structures that will be created. I'll be more happy if price is able to break above this level, which is the 68,000 zone. Once price is able to break above the 68,000, it is an indication for me that the bullish movement I'm looking for, or continuation of the bullish movement, is what happened. So this is what we have on BTC USD, and we can all keep an eye on it, use our various strategies to find entry on it. That is if you are bullish on BTC USD. But if you are not bullish and you are bearish, then more bearish confirmation would be if we have this swing low point broken, then we can look for more selling opportunities. Other than that, if we don't have this, our swing zone, our new bullish structure zone created for us, and then price breaks the level from here, as I said, once we have this low point broken, because when you look at it, after price had broken this lower high, it started its first high point from here. So here, you can see this was the first high point that price created, and then came to this side to give us our what? Higher low. So this was the first higher low point that was what created. Then we had our higher high point here. We had a higher high point here. So we are expecting price to respect this level for a possible higher low point. As I said, whatever we are seeing here was just an internal structure, an internal bullish structure that we had. And that internal bullish structure was what helped in order for us to have this level what broken. So our first high point that was created after this higher low, the lower high point, after this lower high point, this was the last lower high point that was created. And then this also was the last lower low point that was created. So when you look at it, this higher low point was not able to break below this lower low point. And so it is an indication of what? A bullish structure formation. You can see price went ahead to break above this high point, giving us a higher high. We expect a higher low from this particular point. And as I said, for the higher low to print out, I expect price to break above the 68,000 zone. And once we have a break above the 68,000, I'll be expecting price to either respect the 60,000 or any demand level that price has printed around this area for a push to the upside, which I know basically within today, we will be able to get an entry here. So I'll keep you posted. I'll keep you updated. If we are able to get an entry, I'll keep you posted. But if you want to also get the information as fast as possible, you can join my community. That is the Sina Forest community. Link in my bio from the YouTube channel. You can click on it, join the community, and as price is printing, the candlesticks are printing, I will be able to also, you would be able to get what the notification on time. But within the day, I would also have another video on BTC when we are able to get the entry point and then post it to the YouTube channel. So what you have to do is to like and subscribe to the channel if you are watching this video, as well as you click on the notification bell so that within the day, when I drop the update on BTC, you will be able to be notified on time for you to also take good decision in trading BTC. Thank you, and we'll meet again on the update. This is Sina Forest. Thank you for listening and join my Telegram channel. See you later.